Hi everyone. Welcome to Whispers of Turkish Stars. All the latest details are in today's video, and if you enjoy our stories, don't forget to subscribe and share so more people can join the conversation. Thank you for being here with us. In the past months, concern around Demet Özdemir's family has grown into a wave of discussion online, and with reason. Demet's mother has been battling cancer for a considerable time, and whispers from those close to the actress confirm that the road remains long. The diagnosis hasn't fully yielded to treatment yet, and the process continues with careful medical supervision. As the news spread, it quickly climbed to the top of social media trends, carried by the love of fans who have watched Demet shine in her career and now refuse to let her stand alone in her private struggle. At the heart of this moment is not just a beloved star, but a devoted daughter, and beside her through it all, Yaman, whose quiet presence is becoming a symbol of steadfast support. Demet has never disguised the fact that life off-camera can test a person's strength. While her professional milestones keep piling up, she's candid about the toll her mother's condition has taken on her spirit. During the hospital stays in recent months, Demet balanced set calls with visits, messages of hope with sleepless nights, and rehearsals with whispered prayers. She turned to her followers more than once, asking them to keep her mother in their thoughts, explaining with tenderness that love and community help keep her steady. Recent remarks shared by her circle make it clear that the fight is not over, the treatments continue, and so does her determination to be present for every moment. From what we're hearing, Demet's mother alternates between home care and hospital treatments, all closely coordinated by a team of doctors. Each plan is adjusted, each day structured to support her recovery while minimizing strain. In this delicate rhythm, Ken has stepped into the background with a calm, consistent loyalty. He's been seen leaving clinics discreetly, slipping past cameras while maintaining a respectful silence. Friends say his focus has been to guard Demet's peace, driving her to and from appointments when schedules allow, helping with logistics, even staying up through the night when worry makes sleep impossible. Together, they've created a protective cocoon around the family, one built of routine, trust, and the kind of love that doesn't need to be announced to be understood. This personal storm has inevitably influenced the professional landscape, there's no way around it. Insiders whisper that Demet is reassessing her workload, thoughtfully adjusting her commitments to keep room for family. She hasn't stepped back entirely, but she's clearly chosen a gentler pace. We're told that Ken, too, is making room in his calendar, quietly reshuffling projects and postponing long-distance obligations. And as the news spread, supporters rallied across platforms, sending heartfelt notes that keep showing up under their posts. "We stand with Demet. We're praying for her mother." These messages have become a chorus of compassion, echoing throughout the industry and far beyond. One point keeps setting the conversation ablaze: Demet's decision not to walk away from her career entirely, even while navigating this emotional terrain. Some would retreat completely. She has chosen to continue, measured but resolute, channeling her energy with discipline. Those familiar with her work ethic say it reflects who she's always been. Committed to the craft, faithful to those who count on her, and deeply loyal to her family. That resolve has made her an emblem of grace and focus under pressure. She is present for her mother, and she carries on, carefully and consciously, with Ken by her side. So where does that leave us? The situation, as of now, is fragile and requires close monitoring and ongoing care. There are no easy answers, and no tidy timelines. But there is patience. There is hope. And there is a community watching for updates with empathy rather than entitlement. We're told new statements may come soon, and you can be certain the entertainment world will analyze each one, looking for light in the spaces between the words. Lately, the conversation has become nearly inescapable in the circles that follow Turkish stars. According to those who know the couple well, Demet is arranging her days so she can be with her mother as much as possible, carving out time at home for quiet meals, soft music, and long conversations. While she remains protective of her privacy, she's let glimpses slip through: snapshots of a hand being held, a window view at dawn, a bouquet on a hospital table. Through it all, Ken has kept a low profile. Present without fanfare, protective without being controlling, a steady force of reassurance when cameras aren't rolling. That balance, public support with private boundaries, has defined their joint approach in these weeks. On social media, Demet has posted sparingly but with intent. Each caption has the feel of a personal letter, not to a mass audience, but to those who genuinely care. She writes to uplift her followers as much as to update them, reminding everyone that kindness is a currency that never loses value. Meanwhile, Can's presence is most noticeable in the small details: a shared photo where words are unnecessary, an understated repost about gratitude, a quiet acknowledgement that love thrives in silence. Together, they're building a narrative of resilience, not a performance, but a portrait of two people turning toward each other when life turns stormy. Behind the scenes, people are talking. Demet, we're told, keeps gravitating toward family first, choosing to be where she's needed rather than plunging into relentless work. Gossip also suggests that Can has declined a few travel-heavy offers, preferring to stay within reach. Some sources insist the medical team is watching every variable and adapting quickly, the kind of vigilant care that makes small victories feel monumental. Through all of it, Demet's calm demeanor and Can's grounded energy haven't gone unnoticed. Those close say their strength is contagious, that it pulls the room together even on the hardest days. And the fans? They're not just watching, they're participating. From fan accounts to personal pages, the posts have multiplied: messages of hope, collages of past smiles, verses about endurance, and, yes, prayers written in dozens of languages. There are stories of viewers lighting candles at night or sharing their own family's battles, turning the comments into a collective confession of pain and persistence. It's become a living thread that stitches strangers into a supportive quilt. Professionally, the ripple effects are real. Demet is said to be more flexible with producers, asking for schedules that can bend when family needs arise. She's not seeking special treatment, she's seeking humanity. Those in negotiation rooms reportedly understand, many have been there themselves, and the tone of the talks has shifted from urgency to cooperation. The aim is to let her create without sacrificing what cannot be replaced. For his part, Can has signaled to his team that this season requires sensitivity. Projects remain in play, but with contingencies, the kind that make space for late-night phone calls and unexpected appointments. As new tidbits surface, one theme remains constant: uncertainty. It's the nature of this illness that answers aren't always immediate. Even so, the couple's supporters continue to show up, filling timelines with steadfast encouragement, pressing the industry to give grace, and promising to cheer when better updates arrive. Every time a fresh statement appears, it's parsed with care, fans scanning for signs that the tide might be turning. The emotional weight of this chapter is immense. Those close to Demet say there are moments when she can't keep tears from falling, especially after particularly long consultations or when an old song catches her off guard. In those moments, Can's comfort, familiar arms, a steady voice, the simplest reminders to breathe, seems to help her find her footing again. Together, they're tracking every treatment, every number, every new recommendation, learning to celebrate quiet progress and to face setbacks without surrendering to fear. And as she navigates these tides, her followers keep leaving gentle promises: "We're with you, Demet. We wish your mother a full recovery. You don't have to carry this alone." Insiders mention that the care plan has a careful rhythm: days at home when strength is up, hospital visits when extra attention is needed, and always, the doctors coordinating the next move. Experts emphasize what every family learns in these times: love and presence matter as much as medicine. They can't replace it, but they can bolster it. By all accounts, Demet has taken that truth to heart, measuring her days not in scenes shot or photos taken, but in hours spent by her mother's side. The intention is to give comfort, to listen, to share the quiet. This isn't fame, this is family. As work continues, adjustments are more visible. Demet has limited long overnight shoots and trimmed the hours where she can. Crews have commented, anonymously but warmly, that her professionalism remains intact even as priorities shift. She shows up prepared, gets the job done, and then heads straight back to where she's needed most. Can has been spotted visiting sets on occasion, exchanging a few words with producers, greeting team members, helping smooth the logistics of a day that doesn't follow the old rules. It's a soft kind of leadership that reduces stress rather than adding to it. The ripple has reached the wider entertainment community as well. Producers, directors, and colleagues have taken notice, and not in an opportunistic way. Some have checked in privately, some have sent flowers, others have postponed talks out of respect. The industry can be ruthless, but it also has a heart, especially when confronted with what truly matters. We're told that Demet is now approaching new scripts with a fresh lens. What story is worth her time right now? What role can she inhabit without stepping away from what she values most? Ken has been asking similar questions about his commitments, tightening the circle to essentials and meaningful work. In the meantime, the outpouring from fans has become a daily blessing. Many continue to write, not as spectators, but as people who've suffered and survived with their own families. Their private messages carry prayers, personal testimonies, and quiet offers, no spotlight, no demand, just care. Occasionally, Demet shares brief updates and gratitude, promising to speak more when the time feels right. Can's acknowledgements arrive just as simply, a line about hope, a reminder that compassion sustains, a nod to the doctors and nurses who stand with them through long hours. In short, the illness continues to shape their days, and Demet remains anchored in strength, with Can's unwavering support beside her. More developments are expected, and each one will be met with the same mixture of courage and sensitivity that has defined their approach so far. For many, their resilience has become a quiet lesson in how love behaves when life becomes difficult. It shows up, stays humble, and does the work. This period has also colored the tone of their social media presence. If you scroll back through recent weeks, the shift is undeniable: fewer glossy moments, more meaningful ones. Sometimes Demet posts a short, heartfelt message paired with a soft photo, other times she chooses silence, allowing the day to pass without performance or commentary. Neither choice is calculated, it's just honest. And without fail, the likes, the kind replies, and the promises of prayer pour in. It's a digital embrace from people who, whether they've met her or not, care enough to stand guard in the only way they can. That brings us to the close of today's video. If this story moved you, subscribe to Whispers of Turkish Stars and share so others who love Yaman and Demet Özdemir can keep up with thoughtful, compassionate updates. We'll continue to follow this with care, and when there's something new to share, you'll hear it here first. Until then, may every message of support reach them, and may better days be just ahead.